So what happens here is you guys give me your social media accounts and I critique them to the best of my knowledge with no preparation, nothing. I pick them at random. There's a link in the description. Click on that. Give me your socials. Let's get into it. All right, the first person, Jay Gray, Onyx Elite Performance. First things first, right? Any of you that are hiding behind a brand name, stop it. This, I guarantee, bro, you got 28k followers, so you probably don't want to let go of it. Whoever's paying you, they're paying Jay. They're like, oh, bro, I've got this sick coach, mate. He's called Jay. I'll give you Jay's number. Go train with Jay. No one there saying, I'm training with Onyx Elite Performance. Bit gay. A holistic system to unlock peak performance and awaken human potential. I have no idea what that means, mate. No idea. Coaching, transformational retreats, community. Step into Onyx Elite. Don't even know what you do. Onyx, gotta go. Wasn't it a Pokemon? That's all I'm seeing, brother. And he weren't even a bad boy. Onyx wasn't even a bad man ting in Pokemon. He looked like one, but he wasn't. I remember seeing a shiny one once. Declan, my editor's only like 24. He's not even gonna know. Look at that. So, in my opinion, that's gotta go. Okay, I'm getting down here. I'm still not entirely sure, so let's get into it. I'm gonna skip your 3 pin posts. Warrior Initiation Retreat, a 7-day initiation that forges resilience through physical adversity. Okay, this, what you've got going on here, does not belong on social media. If you have an offer and you want to send me something, send it to me in an email. Tell me all about it. Give me a link to buy. This is just poo. So the issue is here. If you sent it to me on an email list, you've got a load of people that are kind of interested in the thing that you've got and you're selling. Here, you're putting this to social media. There's a problem with social media. Instagram has to determine how good a post is. And if the post is good and people are, vibing with it, it will send it out to other people. That's how virality works. If you put this out, let's imagine this is your audience. That amount give enough shit about you to give your email address, but that amount really care about your offer. So even only a fraction of your audience give a shit. So when this goes out to the big wide world, no one cares. And that's why you've got 1 comment in a week. Keep things on social media that everyone cares about. Even this video right now, it's probably going to get 6,000-7,000 views. Out of 6,000-7,000 views, maybe 200 will care enough to apply, and maybe 3 will care enough to give me their money and join the mentorship. So that's why I don't do posts talking about the mentorship on my Instagram, because no one cares, mate. I wish we could track the amount of links to the bio. So already there's 2 pretty big issues, shall we say. Immerse, adapt, evolve. A few retreats over the years to serve and lift others up, to walk that, mate, I don't know what you do. Now, another issue here is we've just gone from 1 week ago to 4 weeks ago, unforgettable experiences. So is this post for this people? What's going on here? A man who walks without fit. Mate, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, I think we're done. I don't know what this is. How you got 25,000 followers is beyond me. Now, I'm sure these things happening here are real good and there's a big target audience for it. But if the majority of people that land on this page don't know what you do or what you're on about, it's going to make it incredibly difficult for people to determine whether or not they want to do business with you. We are back, baby. Okay, so I've gone through too many of your social media posts. Remember, I should care about this, because you are a potential customer. How do I know? Because you've applied for this. So I should care more than anyone about your business, and I don't know what you do. Please do a better job of letting people know what you do, because I still don't know. That is a big problem. Because if someone that cares doesn't have a fucking clue, what about people that don't care? Moving on. Okay, back into another fitness page. JK, Strength and Performance. Brother, your name looks like it's Joe L. Kachif. Why not just get that as your username, right? Because then you could just say hybrid strength coach. To me, it's okay. It's okay. Next thing, 450 posts. To me, you are an infant, a beginner, someone who is relatively new. If I look at that, I would say you're a white belt. So the fact you've got 2,500 followers, that's about right. It's pretty good. Sports and fitness instruction, that can go. Busy adults who already train. What? I'm not sure what that means. This picture, a bit dark, that Zercher squat, I'm sure it's a great weight, but I can't really see that. And that's on desktop. So you imagine that's on mobile. Let's just get you front and center. Build usable strength. What is unusable strength? Can I just ask? Strong, athletic, for long, OC and online. Thrive Fitness Costa. What's this? Who's Thrive Fitness? Is that the gym you work at? There's just a lot going on here. Get my strength blueprint. Probably not going to see that, am I? Because it's below the fold. So again, straight away, let's clean up the name, because you're one of the only very rare people that could actually have your name in your bio. Next thing, you got a lot of bullshit here. You could just put strength coach, get my blueprint, and that probably would have been a lot better. See, look, if here it's good enough to have Joel Kachev, I don't know why it wasn't anywhere else. Okay, this pic, gotta go. You look like you're about to spaff your load into someone. Looks like you're about to ejaculate. Looks like... And at this point, you're kind of admiring your own pump, which again, it's a bit homo, mate. And I don't care. You could be homo, but I'm just saying, let's keep sexuality out of this. Thrive Performance Blueprint, a 60-minute call. It's not a blueprint, really, is it? You're selling a call. A custom 12-week plan for strength performance. Neither of these really appealed to me that much. And then giving me links to YouTube and Instagram, I'm not mad on that. Let's have a little look here. Book your blueprint session. Why not just send people through to this in the beginning? You know what I mean? And blueprint session, I don't think that's a great term, honestly. Probably should have just gone through to a landing page. Is it? And do you know what I'd like here? This isn't the worst landing page, I'll give you that. Probably do need a few more images here. We'd love a little VSL so I could get to know you. Little video. This is the blueprint. What we're going to do is you're going to buy this offer below for $297. We're going to jump on a call. I'm going to map you out a 12-week framework. And if at any point you don't absolutely love the framework I've given you, I'll refund you in full. Here are some of the results that we get from people that have done this blueprint before. Here's Tanya, here's John, here's Sam. This is the main things that they get from the program. So why don't you book in your call now? Just something like that. Just made that up. Could have really helped us there, don't you think? And here you're trying to promote your online thing and your in-person thing. I just don't think that's a very good strategy for online. Because if you could imagine in front of me, the amount of people in the world that can do business with you, those that are within a few kilometers of you would be like a grain of sand on a beach. Let's have a look at the content. See, look, like the views are pretty good because they're all above the amount of followers you've got, but let's get into it.
Good. 10, 4, 2, 2.
Okay, I like this sentiment. Here, hashtags don't do anything, literally don't do anything, literally don't do anything, hashtags don't do anything. So all of these algorithms are scanning every single word that you say and all the things that you do in it. They don't need hashtags. And the issue is with that, it can make you look a bit desperate. But I actually like this video. And also, like, if you're going to put this here, just, I don't get the whole filling your captions up. I just don't get that. Like, if you want me to know this, put it in the fucking reel, brother. You know, if your message is your kid doesn't care about abs or summer cuts, he cares about that you run with him, carry him, play. Why wasn't it a voiceover, brother? Let me do it for you here. I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Good.
Your kid doesn't care about abs or summer cuts. He cares that you can run with him, carry him, play with him, protect him, keep showing up with energy. Hybrid strength after about, you know what I mean? We could have made something out of that. Could have toned that music down. We could have had an emotional journey together. Oh, okay, cool. They're your pin posts. That makes sense. I thought you hadn't posted in ages. So they're an interesting 3 to pin because they're not your best performers, are they? Because like this one down, okay, maybe they are your best performers. Well, this one's done quite well. Okay, sorry. I will stop judging now. Okay, again, falling into the trap, give me the music, give me something to look at, but you want me to really caption at the same time. If that text is that important, just tell me, brother. Right now, I'm not here just being like, pointing to bits of text because most of you are lazy fucking pricks. And if I don't sit here and give you time out of my day it's New Year's Day today, but I'm here. Why? Because I want to get paid. And I'm going to make this as easy for you. We can just sit there and be a fucking sloth at home and learn shit that took me years to learn. Why? Because I want your business, but also I want to make it as easy for you as possible.
This old school pull-up variation builds grip and back strength like nothing else.
Brother, your voice, yeah? You got like this deep, manly voice. You know, I want to use it.
It forces you to grip so hard, recruiting every muscle fiber. You feel your grip and lats burning immediately. This builds real pulling strength, not machine strength. Follow to get stronger.
Don't like the request for a follow. We could argue here that really what you're doing by using a towel for a chin-up is making a chin-up a lot more difficult than it needs to be. So here's the amount of reps you could do with a chin-up. Now it's that because you use the towel. My only issue is, mate, and sorry, it's good that you got 253 likes. It's probably because you used your fucking voice in a reel for once and you spoke to me rather than getting me to read a caption. Bro, I don't work for you. So when you tell me to read books for you, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. Thing I was saying before. So all of that equipment behind you has been designed with something that we call ergonomics. Ergonomics means it's designed for function. So for instance, a barbell has knurling on it, so it's easy to grip. Because the reason is we want the part that we're training, we want the weak link to be the muscle, the bit we're training. Now you're making the weak link your hand. So, you know, if I had a jiu-jitsu athlete, even a gi jiu-jitsu athlete, I'd probably just get him to use the bar because then we can maximize the amount of strength he has. We could do some individual hand training, but making the hand the weak link in a chain of you know, joints that we're looking to train, I'll probably disagree with you on that. But you can make another video disagreeing with me on the video I'm disagreeing with you about. Bro, you're upside down, in suspension boots, playing with your son. This is cool, but there's just nothing really going on with it. This doesn't solve any problems for me. You know, I would rather this reel was about a journey you went through. When I was 20, I didn't want to have kids. I'm now 30. I coach men to get stronger. Let me tell you this. I thought I loved weights, but my favorite type of weight is doing this with my son. Again, talk to me, bro. The biggest lagging thing here is, one, the hashtags. But two, don't just record, talk to me, do a fucking voiceover. Do you know how hard this is? You put together this edit and you go, if you want to bench 3 plates, your triceps need to be strong. Your chest matters, but weak triceps kill heavy benches. Rolling tricep extensions are one of my favorite go-tos. They're easy to load, easy to progress, work on the ranges that you own. Get stronger there, your bench will feel it. See you tomorrow. Instead of save this. Save this, again, bro. You ain't paying rent with saves, brother. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. And again, do feel free to use that link. Okay. Zenith Fit. Please, if you're not a personal trainer, do me a favor. Apply. Because the fitness ones can get a bit much. Oh, look at this. So you see I'm running this for my challenge at the moment. Carousel, posts, plus chatbots. They do a lot. That's what I'm saying. They do a lot for you, brother. You see that? I teach all this in the academy. In the academy? Sorry, that's the academy. I teach all this in the mentorship. Because a lot of people out there, they talk a big game, but most of them only make money from the content they make about making money. You know what I mean? So most entrepreneurs, they make millions from selling the business dream. But have a look at that. What are we at? 75 G's for the week. 75 G's for the week. Not bad, not bad. As you can see there, it was only 20 grand last week, which is pretty awful. But for a fitness business, we'll take it. We're going to try and do, my business partner wants to do 500,000 in the next few weeks. I'm like, where's that number come from? Anyway, sorry. Zenith Fit. I'm going to throw this out there, bro. I don't like the Zenith, all right? Your name's Mark Davies. Could you not just be Mark Davies? Again, how many of your clients are saying out there, oh yeah, you should book in a session with old Zenith Fit. Zenith Fit. I'm just saying. Okay, profile. Picture, not bad. The ring within a ring. We could probably crop in a little bit, you know, because this part of your chest here isn't really doing anything. Coach, cool. Follower to post ratio, not bad. Getting close to that 10K. Get amazing shape. This time for life. Helping people reclaim body, energy, and confidence. Simple structure, real support. Grab your free toolkit. Again, that grab your free toolkit is hidden. It might show on mobile, but yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of Zenith Fit to begin with. Zenith Fit. What does Zenith mean? And if I don't know, no one knows. The highest point, peak, or maximum level something can reach. Okay, not a fan, brother. This looks like a VSL.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I used to be fit, I used to feel good in my body, how did I let it slip this far? Because if that's you, I want you to hear this properly. You haven't failed, you didn't lose discipline, and you're not broken. Life just got a bit busy, really busy. Work ramped up, family came first.
It does look like a VSL. Maybe it's pinned post 2 days ago. It's all right.
Stress started creeping into your life. Now I'd imagine that probably sounds quite familiar. And somewhere along the way, you stopped putting yourself near the top of your list. And now you're here, not starting from zero, just ready to reclaim what you already know you're capable of.
Oh, I like it. You're using the words that are in your bio. You got some points for that. I like that. Let's move on. 2025, the year I quietly leveled up. It's okay.
Okay, here's the deal. Most people don't need a full life over.
I want to know why these landscape. I assume it must be potentially... Yeah, okay. I think you're putting stuff out on YouTube. We can crop these in, you know, bro. So for instance, if you're filming wide, you can just crop in and post as a reel.
All right, let me break down exactly what the Zenith transformation...
Okay, is that your VSL? I think it might be.
Okay, here's the deal. Most people...
And please don't ever start a video with okay. Fit for life again. Is this the one we just saw? Yes, that's the video we just watched. They're YouTube views. Cool. That's okay. Moving on here. Okay, how I found myself again. My only concern is I don't think people are going to care that much. You've only got 575 subscribers. So in the beginning, being a small YouTube channel, the face there gives people more of a reason not to click than to click because they don't know who you are. And your content probably needs to be about them, not anyone else. I lost my identity, my confidence, my direction. This is what fixed it. Again, if I don't know you, I'm not going to be tied to your story. So for this one, why couldn't this video be how you can find yourself again? The side-by-side thumbnail, it's not terrible. I think the text ruins it a bit. Could have taken the text off. A/B split test that, so I'm sure. I lost my identity, confidence, my direction. This is what fixed it. Why couldn't this have been, if you've lost your identity and your confidence, watch this. You can fix it. How to control cravings forever. Okay. Okay. This one did all right a couple of weeks ago. Losing identity, why eating healthy feels so hard, and how to finally fix it. It's a good thumbnail, that. See, this one wasn't about you. and it performed much, much better. See, 4.6 outlier. 16-minute strength and workout with dumbbells. No one cares. Oh, fat loss equals eat more, not less. Look at that. So again, these videos, I assume, are subservient to other people, not yourself, and they're doing better. So if we go to the most popular video, okay, let's ignore that. Want to lose fat fast? Don't do this. So that's probably, seeing as, well, it's 9 months old, but seeing as that has got a lot of clicks, you should probably just do another video. Want to lose fat fast? Don't do this. I'd probably do that one again. But you've been here for 9 years, but this one probably needs to be redone slightly different. But yeah, I'm not against throwing YouTube videos just online, but it's gonna struggle. Again, if this is fed to someone's shorts feed, there's just no way that it's gonna do that well.
A major thing that holds a hell of a lot of people back is the fear of rejection.
Not a massive fan of recording in cars. I'm not sure what it is. It's just a bit of a lazy place to film. I know it's your safe space and you can have good acoustics and you're not judgmental of anyone, but again, it's difficult to see car videos do that well. Okay, sorry.
And the fear of failing, the fear of someone laughing at them for trying something different, for trying something new.
Okay, I'm not really sure where this is going, so there's a problem there.
You, my friend, are not lazy. You are overloaded, and nobody ever tells you that today. Today's culture is constantly saying, oh, you're not doing enough. It must mean you're lazy.
Or I would say that maybe if you were reviewing the edit on this, we could have cut the first bit.
Lazy, you are overloaded, and nobody ever tells you that today.
Okay, so cut from here. So this is where I think the reel should have started. And you could put this into trial reels if I'm wrong.
Today's culture is constantly saying, oh, you're not doing enough. It must mean you're lazy. No, you're just very, very overloaded and probably very overwhelmed as well.
See, that would have made perfect sense as well. If you can ever look through your own edit and think to yourself, would this still make sense if I cut this out? Cut it out.
Right, if you do one thing this coming year, please, please, please let it be this.
Okay, again, if I've never seen your content, I'm going to see that, I'm gone. So let's actually work through this one.
Do what you say you're going to do. I see it every year when people talk about what they want, they make plans, they set new intentions, and absolutely nothing changes.
So hopefully I'm going to keep listening to this, even though I would have never kept listening to this. And I'm going to find some kind of framework that we can use. And again, that fucking caption scares the fuck out of me. Why did you write a book there? But anyway.
Again and again, the same conversations, the same excuses, the same this year's going to be different bullshit energy with absolute.
Okay, fitness guy with good hairline. Keep fucking talking. Where's the thing that's going to help?
Absolutely no following through on it. And at some point, that gap between what you say you want and what you actually do is really going to cost you, because your confidence will start dropping, your self-trust will hit the floor, and you'll stop believing in
Where's the solution, mate?
yourself. And that is the real damage caused by all this. And you might think it's cringy putting yourself out there. You know, you might think it's cringy me doing these videos, maybe posting.
I think it's cringy that you haven't paid me off yet. Like, again, I'm here making a video that's going to make me thousands of pounds. And even I'm getting the itch to want to leave and move on to a better profile. You know what I mean? So like, think of the competition that you have between all the other personal trainers. And also there's competition right now between you and all the other people that applied this week to get their content roasted. So if I've got the itch to go away to someone else's profile, that's not good.
And training harder, if you're really trying, if you're trying to change your life, that's absolutely fine. I would rather look back and say I gave it my
Where's this going?
best, I gave it a proper go, than reach at the end of another year and think, what if, what could have been? Because that question will get heavier every single time you ignore it and every year you push it back, and you will get unhappier as a result of that. Now, you don't want to get to the end of 2026 still wondering,
Mate, where's this going? Is there something here you've got?
what could have been, carrying that same regret, still knowing.
I'm sorry, I can't do this one.
So let's have a little walk through my morning routine. I'll do every single day without fail. It gives me structure, stability.
Just to let you know, the people that pay you to be their coach, they hate this shit.
The first thing I need to do is feed a little psychotic sausage dog who greets
Okay, I was wrong. I like the
me
dog.
like this every single morning like a frigging kangaroo. So I'll give him his food.
But I think people are more concerned about their morning routine than yours. Again,
Okay, very, very quick
don't start videos with okay.
reality check here, because we're in that limbo period between Christmas where nobody knows what on earth is going on. Now, whatever the hell has happened over the last couple of
Okay, what I need you to do is to start thinking about problems people have, then solving them in your content. Quick check-in, no. Do the thing you were going to do, cool.
Let's be honest, life isn't getting any easier anytime soon. People are more burnt out than
Hey, I have no idea, like, what problem, like, can we not have a problem in the hook?
People always ask me this, and it's what's the number one reason that clients actually get a transformation and change their life? And
That's not the only question they ask you. And again, I've I've not seen any reels so far that indicate to me that you work with clients and know their problems that well.
Hey, welcome back. So here's the most important question that you can ask yourself going into 2026. And it's not what do I want to lose or what plan should I be following, but who am I becoming?
Right. People always ask me why long-term coaching works better than their little...
No, they don't.
People aren't short of information anymore. We've got apps, we've got trackers, we've got podcasts, calorie counters, step counters, juice cleanses, biohacks, and a million different gurus telling you what's right and what's wrong. And yet people are still exhausted.
Your music's probably a bit loud.
Still overwhelmed, still stuck.
Okay. John, these are frustrating me because you're doing the work, doing the reps and the edit. But again, like these things here are better than your video. You don't need another calorie hack. What does that mean? Okay. You don't need to be tracking calories. Here's why. That's a hook. You don't need a new morning routine template. So, like morning routines are ruining your progress. Let me explain why. That's another hook. You don't need to binge 3 more podcasts before you feel ready. Like, why is the stuff you write down here again, which is a fucking book? If this is here, make that a LinkedIn post and fuck off the video. I just don't see the connection between the two.
Okay, let me ask you something. How many years have you said to yourself,
It's just not good, mate. You're not solving any problems. I actually think that your fucking engagement is generous, considering I just want you to solve problems for me. I want you from today to go write a list of 100 fucking problems that your clients face and then solve them one by one. Whether it's sweeteners in drinks, whether it's what macros are, whether or not it's carbohydrates and weight gain. Also, I've not seen one attempt here at doing a video that we've seen perform well across the fitness industry landscape. When I had a Coke Zero video that did 4.7 million views, did it because I saw another video that did even more with Pepsi Max. Who was it? Steve Craft Coaching. Saw him blow up from a video. I was like, I'm going to go make my own version of that and make it maybe a little bit funnier. So there's a lot of stuff there for you to get into. Mark Davies, not Zenith Fit. Oh, that was a frustrating one, mate, because you're doing so much right as far as effort, consistency, turning up. You're just not solving any flipping problems, mate. Let's try and find one that's not a coach. Okay, could regret this one. Sota Electrical. Oh, the geezer's got 45,000 followers straight away to 850 posts. I'm impressed. Electrician, content creator, mentor, helping tradespeople grow their skills, mindset, and income. Ooh, okay. Do you know what? Don't say this much. I'm excited to review this. I like it. Short, sweet, to the point. Okay, for some of you, you may not have realized this yet, but you are watching a story be told. Everyone tells you storytelling is good. You think you've got to be here. Oh, it was a cold day back in November. No, I've not seen this before. The reason it's got 448 likes and so many comments already, we're watching a story. And it is a story about an electrician cleaning up a mess in an electric grid, which the only people interested in this are probably people in the trade. That's why it's kind of genius. But most people don't realize they're watching a story. And this could be any story, like fitting a bathroom, tiling, cementing a drive. People overlook the fact that they could tell stories. If you're a barber, every time you cut someone's hair, there is a story to be told. And the best part is this story doesn't even need someone to talk. Have you noticed that Instagram doesn't have a function to let you skip through it either? Because it wants you to watch the story to get the payoff. A lot of effort's gone into that. I like that. Man's getting after it.
We can definitely make this look better. I've got something a little bit different to show you today.
See already? I like this. The hook. You see us before, we've had people where I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on with this.
I've got something a little bit
He's going to make that plug look better. This is a paid partnership, even better. I
different to
don't
show
care.
you today.
Grey metal clad socket.
I don't even like plug sockets, but I'm going to watch this now because I'm interested.
Okay, but my client asked if I could swap these out for something that was going to colour match the background. The Skullmore metal clad range offers the same durability you'd expect from any metal clad socket, but with a proper modern finish.
I like the contrast of the white ones on the black background, but I think the black ones will look better.
You've got the matte black if you want that clean modern look. USB options so you're not relying on plug adapters, and that white finish if you want metal.
See, this is great. I'm loving this.
For those of you who don't know, this is how you use the Doncaster Cables EV Ultra.
This year by far has been my best year. Every job I've done has come through social media. I've had the best clients and I've been very picky about what work I carry out. This time last year,
This guy has a tripod, films himself, uses a microphone. He's got a little DJI mic there. And he's getting leads for his business. He's going out and winning business, which is what so many of you could do. And a lot of you are.
I have a pack of H2.
And I love to see it in other niches. He's into his fitness. And again, this, right? That guy being what's your name, by the way? Oh, I can't even see your bloody name. Oh, Adam. Adam here being in shape makes me think, right, if I'm in the UK, I'm getting this guy to come round to do my electrics, because the fact of the matter is, and this is where personal brand comes in, information's here, who you are is here. If you can find a mixture in the middle, you've got personal brand. The reason that I can be a bit of an arsehole in content is part of my personal brand, because it makes sure that I don't go into business with the wrong people, but also it just helps you understand who I am and what I'm like. And by looking at Adam here with his shirt off, I already know this guy is probably not going to take shortcuts when doing the electrics for a job. Why? Because he doesn't take shortcuts in his life. He eats well, probably diets well, trains hard. That's the type of person. If they're going to do life properly, they're probably going to do the fucking electrics at my house properly, which is why I like to see it. So this is great. And you know what? I would dare to say that I reckon he even enjoys this a little bit. Electrician, content creator, mentor. And so many people out there go, oh, I'm an electrician. How can I make content? Just like this. Hopefully you and I both enjoyed that. Support Sota and donate a coffee. That's quite cool. I like that. Let's have a look at your Linktree. And let's have a look at your YouTube. Let's have a look at your fucking Facebook as well. Why not? Got his little pic here. You're all thinking it. I'm going to say it. Is he getting pussy from this? If you're married, I'm sorry. Look at that. Might even have an OnlyFans on here. Who knows? Who knows? All right. 27K on YouTube. This guy is coasting towards the silver play button. All right, let's have a little look. Good views, mate. Getting more than my flipping views. People love this shit. Why Moving Your EV Charger is Smart and You Think? That's a great title. It's a great title. Do you know what I would say, Adam? Can you A/B split test when you're designing these thumbnails, please? Can you export the image without text, then with text, then upload both and see which one improves your click-through rate? I have an inclination, I could be wrong, that maybe textless could look better, but we'll find out. Again, 800 videos. So some of you out there go, it's right for him. He's done 800 fucking videos. So 27,000 subs is good. 800 fucking videos. That's more than I've ever done on YouTube. Fair play to him. Installing an Indra charger with no driveway. Blame the council, not me. Okay. That is an interesting one. 2 years ago, 343,000. It's pretty good. The best way to secure your tools in van. Time to fight back. All right, I want this one done again, mate. So I'd love that one. I'd get fascinated watching that stuff. It does my head in when people get their tools nicked. 800 videos in 3 years. So a lot of you will probably see him and go, he's just good at making content. So we could probably agree that some of his older stuff wasn't as good or as polished as the newer stuff, but that's just the tale of fucking everyone. And you know what I love here is, I'm telling you now, I don't know Adam, but I'm telling you now, I guarantee this fucking guy, when he started posting content, his friends and colleagues would take the piss out of him and be like, oh, why are you making stupid YouTube videos for? And now he's got business coming to him. He's got brand deals coming to him. And I fucking love to see it. This is the type of person that I would love to meet in business class on a flight. I go, what'd you do? They go, I'm an electrician. Oh yeah. I use social media. I'd go on. Yeah, just started posting videos about being an electrician. Got a bit of traction. Get some good indoor. I go, that's fucking awesome, mate. Fucking awesome. Love to see that. What I would love here is to clean this up a little bit. Electrician and content creator, be fine. And then maybe just 2 links. Book me, learn from me. Maybe 2 things into that. This kind of brings me on to... So this guy's called Jamie. I actually got him to come do a job recently for me. And I've been telling him I wanted to see more kind of stuff on social media. And I would say what annoys me here is... Right, Jamie, if you're watching this, how well you can curate and make a bathroom look really fucking nice, right? You can do all of the hard stuff, which I couldn't do. I think you might have butchered this carousel post a bit. So Jamie actually fitted a shower for me recently, and I've been using it all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a shower before coming here. I'm having my showers outdoors in my house at the moment because it's just nicer. Okay, so he fitted the shower. I said, mate, you should take some pictures. We should have some fun with it because again, we can tell a story, right? So every piece of work that you do, whether it's a client or whether it's a, fit in a bathroom, whatever it is, there is a story that can be there that can help you. It's one of the main missing components we've seen from everything that I've critiqued today. Probably make that the title for today. People underestimate the fact that you can tell a story with any transformative process that there is. And fit in my shower outside, I said, mate, it's a story you should tell people. And here's the thing. So I'm going to tell you a story about how we made this a story. I'm having a shower outside. My neighbors walk past. They go, oh, that shower's nice. They said, how much is it? I went, I don't actually know. Because I got Jamie to come out and fit it. I said, you're in charge. Just send me the bill. He sent me the bill. And I'm going to tell him that hashtags don't do anything. And then my neighbors were like, oh, how much was it? And I told them. They went, oh, it's actually pretty good. We might get one ourselves. So I stood there on the balcony thinking to myself, oh, I've just learned something here. My neighbors wanted something Not to the point they would inquire, but they wanted something, and the barrier to them actually purchasing it was the price. Because if I told them it was 10 grand, they would have gone, oh, it's probably out of our, our price budget. But when I told them it was just over 4 grand, they were like, oh, that's fine. So I then communicate that to Jamie and I go, Jamie, people want what you have, but I feel the missing piece is you're not giving them the cost of that thing. So I said, your hook is, how much do outdoor showers cost? The issue I have with this is he should have just said, how much would this cost, or does this cost? Because you can see it's an outdoor shower. And that text probably could have been condensed. We could have blacked off or boxed it off a little bit. I thought it was a really good idea for him to communicate each part individually. So $550 is like £225 for the recycled railway sleeper, not bad. The tapware and fitting, $300, £150, not bad. Copperhead shower, $330. The landscaping, pavers, and then the pipe to run hot water to it. Then the labor, there's 2 of them doing it, £1,000 for the day, just over, awesome. So for 2 grand, $4,500, you could get that. Now, I don't know, I will ask him, but look, he's got 92 likes on that, which is pretty good. And again, even if 3 people inquire for a booking and 2 actually book a shower, that post would have taken him little to no time. And he's got to tell the story of it. What he should do next is tell the story of building it. So there should be a picture of him putting the sleeper in, picture of him drilling for the taps, etc. Similar to what we saw with the electrician thing. Because people can then watch the story, and people that just admire this stuff will watch it and double tap it, like Pinterest, where people just like looking at cool shit. But then people that are interested will see the story and they will want to replicate the story to themselves. And it's not that people care about my shower, people care about their house. And if they care about their house and they see my story of my shower, they can put the 2 together and then turn my story into their story. Does that make sense? Hope it does. So these are some of the kind of common themes that we see that are repeating themselves here. Try not to fall into these traps on social media. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. Do go to the link in the description and sign up for yourself, and I could be critiquing your content and going through it. And for any of you that think that I could be too harsh or unkind during the process of doing it, just remember this. If I was really an asshole, I'd say, yeah, looks good, no problem. And if you don't want to give me that, then YouTube recommends you watch this video here because I think you're really going to enjoy it. All right, Happy New Year, fuckers.